their materials to their fullest to make sure their rotations are strong. But here we are in the next match. We have Nolan here. We have Vibes on 60 hertz. Somebody get this man a 144 monitor. Come on.
Hey, sometimes these guys could be fronting, you know, you see that name in the feed, you might get a little bit of confidence, you might over-peak, and then they come straight out with their actual hertz and bop you up.
Oh, I like it. The puns. Is that a Canadian thing? Are puns a Canadian thing? Do you love puns too?
I love puns too.
You know, I'm infamous.
Hey,
really?
Okay.
Puns, right?
Cookie puns.
You know that?
Let's see if we can make
I feel like we need to try really hard right now. I know production loves when I make all puns.
I love the puns. I love the puns. But these guys also love results. Still one spot left for all of them. Spraying on metal might not be too effective. He does have the stinks here. Pookie, how would you think Vibes should use these stinks going forward into this game? What's the drawbacks of using them before and then after, later and earlier?
I mean, he knows that he has the down over there, but it doesn't matter. He ended up taking out Bucky anyway. The thing with stinks is you need to really be sure of when you're using them. You know, I know we've talked a little bit about this in the past, but the smaller the zone gets, the more effective they essentially become and the more damage they can inflict on your opponents, depending on where they are on the map. So if you're able to hold on to them and get eliminations in other ways, look at this. Going into this next zone, we have 39 players remaining. That's a lot of damage you can inflict with those stink bombs. So if you're able to really just utilize them closer to like the 7th, 8th, even 9th zone, you know, they're just going to be more and more powerful.
Exactly. You talk about other ways as well. Johnny making sure that he has his own box and lair set up, and then him and his duo, kind of unorthodox. I haven't really seen it too much before. Fire 2 layers up and pick up both parts of the duo that they ended up eliminating. A lot of stuff available for them as well to switch over to combat. Upgrades, drum guns for the end of the game, because as you said, the zone closes up. These close range guns, that's what pops off over and over again. They have the option of smokes as well. There's a rift being able to be taken by Johnny as well. We'll see if he can capitalize on that in this box. They're just making sure everything is taken up, everything's being tallied, turrets being dropped and traded. There is a rift going on now as the zone just starts moving. There are 22 duels left alive, so placement is not up yet. You know, West is still pretty fat stacked. We'll see what these guys can get up to as the rift pops up.
Yeah, and you can see what he did there. He actually popped the rift and then picked up the shadow bombs there. So making sure that he isn't leaving a spot open in his inventory, fully utilizing all of the mobility he has. But look at all of these players here up in the sky. I think I counted over 10 of them are up there, just, you know, soaring through the sunset.
Yeah, another rift pops as well. Really good view on the sunset. Some people more sunnier than others. We'll see if they don't get lost in those clouds as there are so many people landing. This is where if you're in the middle of the pack, it's very, very hard to get your own definitive layer. So that's what everyone's going to be trying to do. These rings might also get in the way, these slipstream rings that are kind of disabled at the moment because, you know, a little bit of randomness happens here and there. It gets a little bit jumbled up. But now Johnny taking control of that high ground, pressuring an individual in zone. Legend now gets knocked down, his ranking going all the way down to novice or rookie. No more legend status for you there, my friend. Johnny now moving out 3 elims. Dade is still alive as well. They have this insurance with the smoke, so they can wait all the way up on height, be very, very generous with how much time they spend here, and then pop off when the moment seems just right.
Yeah, and there's still 29 players alive, so this is probably one of the most populated lobbies we've seen all day. Johnny utilizing his traps, placing them down there, saying, you know what, this is my high ground. You are not going to take it, because if you do, you're going to get my high ground, but you're also going to get 150 damage inflicted.
Yeah, exactly. 17 duels now left alive as the 16 are now left. One of them goes down. This next elimination batch of elims coming out is going to make it so that the 15 points of placement goes across the rest of the lobby as well. Still a lot of insurance available. They have a launch pad as well to use as they start cleaning up the server, going up all the way to 8 elims, 13 duels left alive now. Outer gets outed. He's gone. No more indoor soccer for you, my friend. You just got kicked out of the lobby.
I think I met my match for a Pun Master, quite honestly. I'm quite enjoying this. Whoever put us together on the cast, kudos to you guys. This is great. Here we have Johnny again, just utilizing his assault rifle there to just try and put as much pressure. He has the ammo for it, so why not? Why not try to get knocked just like that? Takes out bot. Turret, he goes down completely. We see him not being able to make it out of the zone, unfortunately. We have Typical Gamer on mid-ground. Look at these Bolt boys. They're still up top, just raining shots down. Shy.
Yeah, we talk about knowing knowing when to give up height, Pookie. These guys do not care at the moment. They have the advantage. They have the tools just in case it gets knocked down. It does not matter to them. They're going to try to exploit as much as they can, see if they can get any more angles on elimination. When do you think is the proper time to drop down from height, Pookie?
I mean, it really depends. If you know where people are on the map, if you know how many people are on low ground, how many are mid, and if you have anybody above you, just recognizing, you know, if there's other players that are fighting it out, you know, just utilizing that split second. It's really a split second decision, so it's hard to say, you know, when the right time is, but I would say A, knowing where everybody is on the map, and B, recognizing if there are people in fights. And here we see Zen just get taken out by typical gamer, not playing very typical to me at all, showing us that, you know what, he belongs here, he belongs in these qualifiers. But we have Johnny and Dade up top still just taking out Syllable. He falls down, Vibes goes down in mid ground, and it looks to be now a 2v1v1, Shai.
Absolutely. We look at these guys finally getting to drop down near the end of the ninth circle. Johnny looking for any shots while Dade plays up for insurance. Typical gamer in a very sandwichy spot, but there is no yummy, scrumptious, delicious dessert for him today as he gets knocked. Sizer also going down at the very end. Johnny dropping down, doing all the work, while his duo Dade gets up there and gives him the info to play it out.
I love that.